In early 2025, Los Angeles residents faced a state of emergency when a fire broke out in Pacific Palisades. As most people know, this area is an upscale neighborhood where many celebrities reside. Among the notable residents are Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, Reese Witherspoon and Ben Affleck. Ben had just purchased a home in Palisades in mid-2024, according to multiple sources. Meanwhile, Spencer revealed on TikTok that his and Heidi's home was engulfed in flames. Let's take a look at the full list of celebrities who live or have lived in Pacific Palisades. Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise once owned a stunning home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, during the peak of their marriage in the 1990s. Cruise purchased the property for around $4.7 million just before they got married in 1990. This 600-square-foot mansion had 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and nearly an acre of land with a private pool. After their divorce in 2001, Kidman took ownership of the estate as part of the settlement. By December 2002, she sold the house for nearly $1 million. The house was not only luxurious, but also a fortress with a security control center and guards on duty 24/7. The mansion also featured a private screening theater and a pool, adding to its allure. Unfortunately, the home is now in ashes. Ben Affleck owns multiple properties in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. In July 2024, Affleck purchased a French-style estate in Pacific Palisades for $2.5 million. Built in 1941, the home features 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a pool, guest house, and horse stables. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged the Pacific Palisades area, forcing Affleck to evacuate his home. He sought refuge at his ex-wife Jennifer Garner's residence in Brentwood. Fortunately, his property was unharmed, and he was seen returning home once it was confirmed safe. Prior to this, Affleck owned another estate in Pacific Palisades, which he purchased in 2018 for $19 million. This 500-square-foot property includes 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a pool, spa, and guest house. In August 2022, after marrying Jennifer Lopez, Affleck listed this mansion for approximately $30 million. Additionally, Affleck and Garner previously owned a home in Pacific Palisades, which they sold for $32 million in 2019. This property included a main house, guest house, pool, and other amenities. Arnold Schwarzenegger has long been associated with the upscale Pacific Palisades neighborhood in Los Angeles. In 1986, he and his then-wife, Maria Shriver, purchased a stunning Mediterranean-style estate near Will Rogers State Park, spanning 4,177 square feet on 1.75 acres of land. The home featured 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a pool, a tennis court, and a private garden. The couple raised their 4 children there until their divorce in 2011. In 2013, the property was sold to Max and Vicki Kennedy for $12.9 million, keeping it within the Kennedy family. After the divorce, Schwarzenegger didn't go far and moved to another luxurious estate in Pacific Palisades. The 2.5-acre property, located in a gated community, offers breathtaking views of the canyons and the Pacific Ocean. The mansion includes 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a chef's kitchen, multiple living and entertainment spaces, a private gym, a pool with a spa, a tennis court, and equestrian facilities with an area for horse jumps. Schwarzenegger lives there with his longtime partner, Heather Milligan, and his pets, a miniature horse named Whiskey, and a donkey named Lulu. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged the Pacific Palisades area, forcing many residents to evacuate. Fortunately, Schwarzenegger's property remained unharmed. At the time, he was in New York City filming his latest movie, The Man with the Bag. Matthew Perry, beloved for his role as Chandler Bing in Friends, purchased a mid-century modern home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, in 2020 for $6 million. The home, built in 1965, spans 3,500 square feet and includes 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and stunning ocean views. Perry invested in significant renovations, including adding a luxurious swimming pool with a hot tub and enhancing the home's modern charm. Unfortunately, in October 2023, Perry passed away at this very residence. After his passing, the property was quietly transferred in an off-market deal for $8.55 million to Arizona-based real estate developer Anita Vermal Allen. In January 2025, wildfires swept through Pacific Palisades, threatening homes in the area. Vermal Allen expressed heartfelt gratitude to the neighbors and firefighters who worked tirelessly to protect the property. Thanks to their efforts, the home sustained only minor damage to the backyard. This notable residence, located at 18,038 Blue Sail Drive, remains a quiet landmark in Pacific Palisades, holding both cherished memories and a legacy of resilience. Tom Hanks and his wife, Rita Wilson, have long enjoyed the comfort of their luxurious mansion in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles, purchased in 2010 for $26 million. This 500-square-foot estate features 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, with a sleek, modern design highlighted by limestone exteriors, blending perfectly with the breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean. The property includes a beautiful cliffside pool and multiple balconies, creating an open living space between the indoors and outdoors. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged Pacific Palisades, threatening countless homes. Hanks and Wilson's mansion narrowly escaped the flames, although a neighboring cliffside property was not as fortunate and was completely destroyed. Their son, Chad Hanks, shared his concern on social media, saying, "The neighborhood I grew up in is burning to the ground right now," and urged everyone to pray for those affected. Kobe Bryant, the NBA legend, made his first major real estate move in California in February 1999, when he purchased a stunning Mediterranean-style villa in Pacific Palisades, located at 1545 Lockman Lane. The 249-square-foot mansion, built in 1992, features 6 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, serving as a serene retreat with a custom-designed meditation area, a spa, a cascading waterfall, and a tranquil koi pond. Bryant sold this luxurious home in 2008 for $9.8 million. A few years later, in 2013, the villa was listed for $14.9 million, but ultimately sold on March 23, 2018, for $9.945 million. After leaving this property, Bryant moved to Newport Coast, California, where he lived with his family until his tragic passing in January 2020. Matt Damon, the acclaimed actor and screenwriter, once owned an extraordinary property in the Pacific Palisades neighborhood of Los Angeles. In 2012, Damon and his wife, Luciana Barroso, purchased a Zen-inspired contemporary estate for $15 million. This 508-square-foot home features 7 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms, with a design centered around a stunning atrium with 35-foot mahogany ceilings, creating an open living space filled with natural light. Movable glass walls seamlessly connect the indoor and outdoor spaces, reflecting the essence of California living. The property also boasts luxurious amenities such as a chef's kitchen with mahogany and bluestone countertops, a media room, a wine cellar, a gym, and a private screening room. The master suite includes a private terrace, dual dressing rooms, and a spa-like bathroom. Outside, the lush garden features a pool, spa, koi pond, and a tranquil lanai, providing perfect privacy. In January 2021, Damon listed the home for $21 million as his family prepared to move to New York City. The property was eventually sold in August 2021 for $18 million. Currently, Damon and his family reside in Brooklyn Heights, New York, where they own a luxurious penthouse purchased in 2018 for $16.5 million. Jennifer Garner, the famous actress, has long been associated with the Pacific Palisades and Brentwood areas in Los Angeles, where she has built a life centered around family and community. During her marriage to Ben Affleck, Garner lived in a ranch-style estate in Pacific Palisades. The couple purchased this property in 2009 for $17.5 million. The spacious home featured a pool and multiple living areas, making it an ideal environment for their growing family. After their divorce, the house was sold in 2019. After selling the house, Garner rented a luxurious 568-square-foot mansion in Pacific Palisades, with 6 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, a gourmet kitchen, a home theater, a wine cellar, and a serene backyard with a pool and spa. She lived there with her 3 children while overseeing the construction of her new home in Brentwood. In 2019, Garner purchased a property in Brentwood for $7.9 million and built a farmhouse-style residence, which was completed in 2020. The home reflects her love for cozy, family-oriented design, providing a peaceful escape from her busy career. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged the Pacific Palisades area and surrounding neighborhoods. Garner shared that she tragically lost a close friend in the fires and expressed guilt that her own home remained unharmed while so many others suffered. Sir Anthony Hopkins, the renowned actor, had been a resident of the Pacific Palisades area in Los Angeles for many years. In early 2019, he purchased a colonial-style home in the area for $6 million. This property, built in the 1940s, had been renovated since he bought it. Unfortunately, in January 2025, the wildfires that ravaged Pacific Palisades destroyed Hopkins' home. The actor expressed his sorrow over the loss, sharing an emotional message with his fans. Prior to this, Hopkins had sold his Los Angeles home, which he had owned for 25 years, in early 2021 for $2.85 million. He had purchased this property in 1995 for $660,000. The recent wildfires have deeply impacted the Pacific Palisades community, affecting many residents, including several celebrities. The loss of Hopkins's home is a testament to the widespread devastation caused by these natural disasters. Kate Hudson, the famous actress and entrepreneur, resides in the Pacific Palisades area of Los Angeles, California. Her home holds special sentimental value as it is the house where she grew up. Hudson's mother, Goldie Hawn, and her longtime partner Kurt Russell purchased the property in the 1970s. In 2003, Hudson bought the house from them for $5.5 million. In 2011, Hudson expanded her estate by acquiring the adjacent property for $5.3 million, creating a large compound that provides space and privacy for her family. The main house has 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, while the adjoining Tudor Revival-style house includes 5 bedrooms and 6.5 bathrooms. Amenities at these properties include a gym, sauna, playhouse, and swimming pool, offering a luxurious and comfortable living space. In early January 2025, wildfires in the Pacific Palisades area threatened many residents, including several famous stars. Hudson's properties were among those at risk, highlighting the challenges homeowners face in wildfire-prone areas. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, both famous actors, lived together in a large home in Pacific Palisades, California. They purchased the house in 2004 for around $4.1 million. Built in 1951, the The home featured 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms and was renovated in 1999 and again in 2006 to make it more comfortable and modern. In 2016, they decided to sell the house, listing it for $7.25 million. The home was eventually sold in 2017 for about $6.9 million. After selling their Pacific Palisades home, Kurt and Goldie moved to a new house in Los Angeles. They also own properties in New York and Aspen, Colorado. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged Pacific Palisades, but since Kurt and Goldie sold their home years earlier, their former residence was not affected by the fire. However, their son Wyatt Russell and his family, who lived nearby, were forced to evacuate due to the fire. Stevie Nicks, the famous singer from Fleetwood Mac, once owned a large home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. She purchased the house in 2005 for $9 million. The home featured 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, spanning over 7,000 square feet, along with a pool and a hot tub, likely offering stunning views of the Pacific Ocean from the backyard. In 2017, Stevie decided to sell the home, listing it for $14 million, reflecting a significant increase in its value. After selling her Pacific Palisades home, Stevie moved to a condo in Santa Monica, California, which she had bought in 2004 for over $3 million. This condo, built in 1963, has 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, covering approximately 3,290 square feet. In January 2025, wildfires caused damage in Pacific Palisades. Although Stevie sold her home years ago, her former residence was not affected by the fire. There have been no reports indicating that her current home was impacted by the recent wildfires. Dr. Dre, the renowned music producer and rapper, has owned several properties in Los Angeles, including a home in the Pacific Palisades area. In 2019, he purchased a Mediterranean-style house in the area for $2.25 million. This 2-story home, spanning about 3,100 square feet, features 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, located in a gated community with views of the Pacific Ocean, offering stunning scenery. In addition to his property in Pacific Palisades, Dr. Dre also owns a large mansion in Brentwood, Los Angeles, which he bought from football player Tom Brady and supermodel Gisele Bündchen in 2014 for $40 million. The Brentwood estate is much larger, with about 20,000 square feet of living space, including several bedrooms, a gym, a library, and a moat surrounding the house. In January 2025, wildfires caused significant damage in the Pacific Palisades area. While many homes were affected, there are no specific reports indicating that Dr. Dre's property in Pacific Palisades was damaged. His primary residence in Brentwood is not near the affected area and remains safe. Geena Davis, the famous actress, once owned a stunning Mediterranean-style home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. She purchased the property in 2007 for around $4.2 million. The home, built in 1999, featured 5 bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms, spanning over 5,100 square feet, located in a quiet neighborhood, offering privacy and tranquility. In 2020, after 13 years of ownership, Davis listed the home for $5.99 million. The property included a newly renovated chef's kitchen, a formal dining room, and a living room with a striking sculpted fireplace. The master suite featured high ceilings, a sitting area with a fireplace, and doors leading to a private terrace. The outdoor area had multiple patios, a trellis-covered living room, and a private garden. The home was sold in 2020 for $5.63 million, marking the end of Davis's time living in Pacific Palisades. She made several renovations during her ownership, enhancing both the charm and functionality of the property. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged Pacific Palisades, causing significant damage to the area. Since Davis sold her home years ago, the status of her former residence during the fire is unclear. There have been no reports indicating that her current home was affected by the fires. Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States, lived in a special home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. The house, located at 1669 Santano Drive, was built in 1956 and was known as the General Electric Showcase House at the time. While Reagan was working for General Electric, GE, they outfitted the house with the latest electronic devices to promote their products. The home, designed in mid-century modern style by architect William R. Stevenson, had 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, covering about 4,764 square feet. The house offered stunning views of Santa Monica Bay, and on clear days, you could see Catalina Island. Reagan and his family lived there from 1957 until 1981, when he became president and moved to Washington, D.C. The house was sold in 1982. In 2013, a real estate development company purchased the property and replaced the original house with a Spanish-style home, retaining only a few elements from the Reagan era. In January 2025, wildfires ravaged Pacific Palisades, but because Reagan's house had been replaced long ago, it no longer existed during the fire.